That is a mess of wires.
This is an anode rod. This is an anode rod that has been used up. Highly suggest, so those are shut.
Okay, so you want those to be shut.
The pink stuff in the bottom is...
So do we need to check to make sure there's no leaks underneath?
the pop-off valve. I kept it open until...
Hey everybody, we are working a few more issues on this camper, and what we have been able to get tackled in this video is the power plug, the main power plug to the entire camper. I went to go unplug it or something, and we noticed that it was loose. Monty had noticed it was loose. Well, the whole outside assembly compartment thing basically almost came off in my hand. So we had to kind of stop what we were doing, and Monty had to fix that. And so we're going to show you how we did that. It's probably fairly common in some places, I don't know. This one had just gotten neglected, and so it had gotten loose, got water behind it. You know, the screws had kind of rusted out, and they really weren't screwed into much wood, but getting a little water in there, the wood rotted. So needless to say, it didn't hold anymore. So we had to fix that.
Okay, we just found a major issue, and I just unplugged it. We unplugged the power. What'd we find, dear?
it's been loose and they never fixed it, so I'm going to put longer screws that'll go all the way through.
Basically, it was pulling the whole socket out of the wall. Let me see if I can find a place. Those are quite rusted too.
Yeah, because it's been hanging out in the water.
Wow, oh my goodness. Monty had just got back. He pointed out that he knew that this was loose, and so he was trying to get to that through here, and he pulled that off. I don't know if we can see up in there. I didn't like his hand up in there. I don't think he did either. With all the, I mean, this is the main power port, and so I unplugged the big black line, and the whole box almost came off. I quickly stopped. Yep, it did that number. Oh my goodness. Wow. So, yeah, it went into the foam, but...
Well, there is a piece of rotten plywood right there.
Okay. Is there any more?
Yeah, there's solid back there.
So we just need to have longer screws go totally behind it. This is the electric going into this camper. Wow. That is a mess of wires. That's where this little second bathroom sink is. But this is a little hub for a lot. There we go. Oh my goodness. Wow. I have no idea what all that is. I hope Monty does. That's our inverter thing right there. That one right there goes in front of the couch in the living room.
All the wiring in the trailer goes through there.
Wow. Okay.
These will go all the way through it, and if I need to put a piece of wood back there, I will have the ability to do so.
Well, that feels like it tightened it up.
It did.
Definitely. Come back around. And now here is that's where all those lines were going, because this is our fuse panel.
A trick that I saw a guy do the other day.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good trick. Inside of your caulking.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. That looks sturdy now.
Next step, we're going to try to get the water on, but this is an anode rod. This is an anode rod that has been used up. This one was originally this size. If you look, I don't know if she can get it, but right at the end of that you can see
Got it.
where this rod used to have all this. But something about hot water and calcium, hard water, and the calcium, it gives up this to make the water better. Or somebody on here will comment and tell us what it exactly does. But anyway, so if you haven't ever taken this out of your trailer, pull it out and give a look. And we bought this kit. It came with 2 anode rods, came with a cleaning brush, came with the socket to take these out, Teflon tape to put around the threads, and a cleaning wand so you can reach up in there or blow all the calcium deposits out. But since this one had been in there so long, you can see how nasty those threads are.
Rusted.
Yep, and up in there it's about the same way. So it just so happens I have a 3/4 inch NPT tap. The NPT is National Pipe Thread, I believe is what the NPT stands for. But what I'm going to do is just chase these threads out so that it'll be correct.
So does that kind of clean the threads?
Yep.
Okay.
So the first couple of threads in there are decent, and that's what I want to get them started on the correct threads, and then there we go.
Okay, so it's threading in. I see.
And when you get about right there's where it stops. So when you do a tap, you give it a little force, it cuts some threads, and then you back it off so that it can drop those shavings out. That little rod that's in the center of those isn't the stoutest thing, it's trying to bend.
So did it only go like halfway?
Yeah, it didn't go real far. If this wasn't the hot water tank, I would squirt some oil up in there, but
Not with the hot water tank.
boy, it's getting to right there something really hard. So it's probably not the best thing in the world, but I'm going to see if the new one will thread up in here. And that's the hardest part of these, putting these in, is they're very end heavy, so you kind of gotta manipulate them because they want to tip.
Oh.
And you're just holding a little bit back here at the back end. But I got this one started, so I'm gonna run this up in there and just see. I just wanted to see how far. And they never go all the way up in there because but the threads they're a lot better than they were. In this, you need to roll it this way. Okay. Next step. Put the water to it, but that's going to have to come tomorrow because the sun is almost down. I have to pick up all my tools before the sun goes down.
So when we're ready to put water to it, we'll find out if this leaks and anything else, right?
Yep. If it leaks, I've got another chase or another tap that I think might be of higher quality. I was going to try not to use it if I didn't have to, but if it leaks, then I'll know I have to do it. So, because we're doing this on a budget, believe it or not, because I'm a cheapskate.
Okay, so first part of the water issues started.
Highly suggest the angled, because whenever you hook the water up, hose up to it, it's pointing straight down instead of sticking out and pulling. So I put one of these on. This is just a blowout plug. I put that on there just to keep critters from making a nest in there. I leave this on all the time. I don't ever take it off. Water hose is connected.
We are slightly nervous about this.
When you start camping, make sure you get your pressure reducer, and I always put it on a T, plug one end to the trailer, the other end open. I keep me a squirt nozzle out there for, we'll bring that up on a later video. Well, I'll go ahead and leave that open. Every RV is going to be different. So far on this one, there are 2 drain valves back here. I've already shut those off. The valve, this probably gets my hand in the way, but that way water runs out, that way water does not. There's one on both cold and hot, so those are shut.
Okay.
It goes to the whole trailer.
Oh, that's a line to the whole trailer. Okay.
Yep. When I get ready to do water, I always lift up the pop-off valve. This lets air escape out of the hot water tank, because if you leave that shut and don't run hot water through your hot water lines, you'll have a huge air gap in there. And if you flip it on electric,
So if the power comes on, the heat comes on first.
if that heating element heats up and then you turn the faucets on and that thing fills up with water, it's going to fry it. I don't have a whole lot of hope that this is going to be good, but we're going to find out.
Yeah, we're kind of afraid to turn the water on. We've been putting it off.
Okay, we're going to turn these water faucets on. The pink stuff in the bottom is antifreeze that they poured down in the drain, so I'm pretty confident that they actually winterized this correctly. So I'm going to go turn the water on, and Michelle's going to be in here to listen for spraying.
Do I need to turn the faucets in the bathrooms on?
We will, but we'll let it go ahead and
Okay.
start doing its thing.
We got water in the kitchen.
Okay, that should be the cold.
Oh, we don't have to do it on that.
Okay, you can probably walk to the other deals. I'm going to listen to the hot water tank out here because it should be hissing, filling up.
Okay, do you want me to turn the sinks on and see what happens?
Yep.
Okay.
The hot water tank is filling up.
Okay, we got bathroom water here. Okay, so are we supposed to be turning on the hot water? Okay, I only turned on the cold water up there. So do we need to check to make sure there's no leaks underneath?
And we haven't cleaned up the...
Oh gosh, no. And I've got the new handle.
Okay, all these water lines look good. I don't see any leaks under here.
Great.
Like I told them, the pop-off valve, I kept it open until, and I could hear air rushing out of it, and then when water poured out, I shut it. You do it now, see, it's just water. Back here is the electric hot water. I don't know if you can see that. There it is.
There we go. There we go.
The guy we bought it from didn't even know that was there. So these things are always super hard to...
Super tight. So it's in the off position.
Yeah.
It's never been on.
It is in the on position
On
now.
position, okay.
It'll take a little bit before we know whether the hot water is working or not.
True.
How long does it normally take? Because I was
Not long, 20 minutes or so.
I was always outside and you were inside doing.
It doesn't take long to start feeling it.
Okay, these are dry, so.
Good. Everything looks good. I don't hear any drips.
Big thing is we don't hear any spraying.
That's the better thing. No heat yet.
Yeah,
You have your suspicions.
I have my doubts, so.
Well, let's shoot for positive. So, if there's no heat, that means it needs an element.
Well, we might
Maybe.
be able to run. Yeah.
Does it have air in the lines?
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to smell it. There we go. There we go. Should we? Okay. There we go. So if I just have a clicker, we can. Did we buy the igniter?
Yes.
We bought the igniter. Okay. We're getting close. I just need to finish the inside.